Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. First of all, I pay my homage to Triple Gem, Buddha, Dhamma, and Sangha. After paying homage to all our teachers, all our senior Bhantes, Bhikkhu Sanghas, and I welcome all the Upasakas and Upasikas, all the Dhamma listeners to this Dhamma Desana program. As you know, we are having this week-long Buddha Jayanti Vesak Dhamma program going on. So I wish you all a very, very happy Vesak week, Bodhicitta. Bodhicitta, we celebrate commemorating the Buddha's enlightenment, and after the enlightenment, the Buddha spent 7 weeks under and around the Bodhi tree, 7 weeks. So to symbolize that, to commemorate that, we are celebrating this Bodhicitta Enlightenment Week. So for 7 days, we are doing different programs, and also Dhamma Desana program. Lord Buddha attained enlightenment at the age of 35 after defeating the host of Mara, and after destroying all his defilements and mental cankers and defilements, freeing himself from the bonds of the samsara. And then after the enlightenment, he spent 7 weeks under Bodhi tree or around the Bodhi tree. 1 week he stand and 1 week gazing at the Bodhi tree, and then another week walking on the jewel walkway which he created by his own psychic powers, and then another week he spent contemplating under the Bodhi tree on the Abhidhamma. Then he got the Angirasa. You know that Angirasa, the Buddha, when he was contemplating very deeply on Abhidhamma, his mind was so clear and so pure that six color rays emitted from his body, which we call Angirasa. And that 6 colors we now symbolize the Buddhist flag, which is depicted in the Buddhist flag. So, and another week under the Ajapala Banyan tree, we are the 3 daughters of Mara who came to lure the Buddha to samsara, like that. And then to another Muchalinda tree, we are the great Naga king who came and protected the Buddha from the rain, and the Buddha gave Dhamma to him. And then at the end, at Rajayatana tree, we are 2 merchants, Tapusa and Balika, who were traveling to Suvarna Bhumi, the golden land. They came and paid respect and offered food to the Buddha, and also they took the hair relics which they carried to the golden land Suvarna Bhumi, which is now situated at Myanmar, and they built one great pagoda, which is still there, called Swedagon Pagoda. So like that, the Buddha spent 7 weeks under Bodhi tree or around the Bodhi tree. So to commemorate that, we celebrate this Bodhicitta Enlightenment Week. So today I would like to speak Dhamma about one sutta called Parabhava Sutta. Parabhava means the downfall. How does a person cause downfall for himself, also for others? So in our life, what are the causes that could cause our downfall? This sutta was given just when, at the time when Mahamangala Sutta was also given. Mahamangala Sutta is the sutta where the Buddha explains, explain in verses about how does a person progress in his life, how does a person gets blessing in his life, okay? How does a person grow. And then after that, this Parabhava Sutta was given. There it is explained how does a person makes downfall. Okay, so what are the things that makes our life grow? What are the things that causes our growth, and what are the things that causes our downfall in our life? So in Mahamangala Sutta, many of you may have already studied or heard about Mahamangala Sutta. There are 38 kinds of blessings. So when the Buddha was staying at Savatthi, one Devata, means one Deva, one deity, he came at the night, fully illuminating with his physical body light, illuminating all the Jetavana monastery. At the night, he came and paid respect to the Buddha, and he said to the Buddha there, "Oh Lord, since very long time, the humans as well as the devas are pondering, are thinking, discussing among them, and trying to find the answer. What are the things that causes, that gives blessings, the real blessings in life?" He asked to the Buddha, "Oh Gautama, now you are the Buddha. So out of compassion for this world, please tell us what are the things that cause blessings and what are the things that cause downfall." So the Buddha at that time preached the Mahamangala Sutta, which is still very much studied, and we chant every day, and we again and again we listen and we read about it. Those Mahamangala Sutta, the great blessings of life. In that Mahamangala Sutta, the Buddha spoke about the 38 kinds of blessings in our life, step by step, from starting from worldly life to the renunciate life, up to the attainment of the enlightenment. So the Buddha explained in the 38 kinds of blessings. That I will not go through it today. There are blessings starting from the Asevana cha balana, Panditanam cha sevana, Puja cha pujaniyana, like that. No, the first blessing is not to associate with the fool. Second is to associate with the wise, and then to respect those who are worthy, staying in a suitable locality, and developing good skill, and maintaining good character, and maintaining speaking polite words and humbly, and taking care of mother and father. These things, these qualities in Mahamangala Sutta, the Buddha explained gatha by gatha, words by words, the things about which brings blessings and happiness in our life. So now after that, that Devata asks that, "Oh Lord Gautama, oh Lord Buddha, now you have told about the blessings of life, and now please kindly tell us what are the things that makes downfall in our life? What are the things that causes the downfall of a person?" So there are many person in this world who gets downfall, who becomes downfall. They were rich one at a time, they became poor. They were in a good situation, they are in a very bad situation now. Some were healthy, now unhealthy. So some were very successful, now totally a ruined, a waste life, a useless life. So like that, people become downfall. So what are the things that causes the downfall? So the Buddha explained here also, gatha by gatha, verse by verse. The Buddha explained this in 11 verses here. So I will read out the gatha and explain. So in the first gatha, the first verse was spoken by the Devata, saying that Parabhavantang purisang mayang puchama gotamang bhagavantang puttumagamma kim parabhavato mukha. Coming to inquire from the Blessed One, we ask, O Gotama, about the downfall of a man. O Lord, tell us what is the cause of one's downfall. So here the Devata asks in the first gatha. Then in the first one, the first cause, the Buddha explains that Suvijano bhavang hoti suvijano parabhavo Dhamma kamo bhavang hoti dhamma desi para bhavo. It is easy to know who is prospering. It is equally easy to know who is declining. One who loves the Dhamma prospers, one who hates the Dhamma declines. So in the first Gatha, Buddha explains that it is quite easy to know a person who is growing and a person who is declining. So how to know that? Dhamma kamo bhavang hoti. Dhamma kamo bhavang hoti. A person who loves the Dhamma, okay, who likes the Dhamma, who likes the goodness. Dhamma means truth and goodness, the sincerity, the peacefulness, the harmoniousness, and the right way of living, the right and skillful way of living. Dhamma is you are living a life in what principles, what ideologies, and what principles you follow in your life. No? So a life filled with a life lived with the moral principles like Panchasila, okay, then Dana Sila Bhavana. A person practices meditations, a person give offering, give donation, dana, help other people, and a person live harmoniously with others, and he do his responsibility, whether social responsibility, family responsibility, religious responsibility. He tries to do that, and he associate with good person. So like that, a person who is practicing the Dhamma, so we can know that that person is prospering, and the person who runs away from the Dhamma, stay away from the Dhamma, hates the Dhamma, that is the person who declines. For temporary, there may be a person who is practicing the Dhamma. Temporary, it may seem difficult for him. It may seem boring, difficult, and difficult, and very much uneasy and hard time for him. A person practicing the Dhamma, practicing the trying to stick with the goodness, but one day or another, today or tomorrow, he is surely slow by slow, little by little, he is prospering with goodness, with a good satisfaction in his life. So the person who loves the Dhamma, he prosper, and who hates the Dhamma makes his downfall. That is the cause of the downfall. Then the Devata asks, okay, Lord, now we learn about the first cause of the downfall. Now, Lord, tell us another second way of the downfall, second cause of the downfall. Then in the next verse, the Buddha speaks, Asantasa piya hunti santena kurute piyang asatang dhammang rojeti tang para bhavato mukham. Here the Buddha says, the evil one are dear to him, while he shows no regard to virtuous ones, and he prefers the doctrine of the evil one. This is the cause of one's downfall. So here, very important, very interesting gatha. They say, Asantasa piya hunti. Asanta, those who are evil. Now, evil means those who are practicing the evil way, immoral way. So they are dear to him. Okay, if you know yourself properly, you can check yourself. What kind of people I am associating? What kind of people do I like? For example, an alcoholic person, a person who drinks a lot, who drinks alcohol a lot, he will surely likes the person. He will be in company with the person. Those who are alcoholic only, right? Those who are drinking, and he around him or wherever he goes, he will make friends, and he will make friends with those alcoholic people, and they will be dear to him. Okay, like that. So at that time, you may know yourself what kind of person you are in by seeing what kind of persons you are associating and who are dear to you. So that's why the Buddha says, the evil ones are dear to him. Okay? While he shows no regard to virtuous one. To the virtuous one, he doesn't like. He doesn't like going to the monastery. He doesn't like listening to the Dhamma, doing meditation or helping others, doing any kinds of service or dana, or this he to do his responsibility, like to take care of his parents, to study if he's a student, to study or to take care of parents, to do family responsibilities. So these things, he won't like to do that, and he will associate with the bad ones. So the virtuous one, the good people, are not liked by him, and he likes the bad people. Okay? And he prefers the doctrine of evil one. And those who are evil, those who are wrong, no? Those who are wrong, he prefer their advice. He prefer their saying, their advice, their company, and their doctrine, their teaching, whatever they are teaching or putting in his ear. So that kind of person he likes. No? For example, I told you about the alcoholic person. He will like such a person that whoever is telling, okay, alcoholic drinks are good for, sometimes good for our health. We get more energy and like that. These are the benefits of drinking alcohol and like that. So he prefers that kind of doctrine. So that makes the cause of the downfall of a person in life. And then after this katha, again the Devata asks, okay, Lord, we now know about the second downfall. Now please tell us about the third downfall of a person's life. Then the Buddha explains in katha, Niddasili sabhasili anuttata chayo naro alaso kodapanyano tang para bhavato mukhang. A man who likes to sleep and who is fond of society, not effortful, lazy, and shows anger. This is the cause of one's downfall. So here the Buddha says, a person who likes to sleep means who are mostly sleeping and they are fond of laziness. They are lazy to do any kinds of work, to do any responsibilities. Okay, they are fond of companies, means they only want to want a company and go around here and there, go there, go to some place where he can do some kind of party, some kind of dancing, some kind of merrymaking, celebration, and only these things he likes to do in his life. So he is fond of company to others, doing this thing and that thing, and wasting money like that, no? Wasting his time, wasting his money, not heeding to parents' advice. No? There are many children. There are examples of many children who likes to go at night or do party or roam with his friend. No, go here and there, and coming to house late, and they are full day sleeping and night time going here and there, and always wanted to not staying in one place. Always he wants to go out with his friends. So like that, when a person is too much fond of those things, doing this thing often and often, he likes only to do like these things. So that makes the cause of a person's downfall. Okay, so it means that he's not heeding to his responsibility, to his growth, to his study, to his work. No, he's only liking to do those things that gives him temporary pleasure. So that is the cause of a person's downfall. And the Devata says, okay, Lord, so this is the third one. Please tell us more the fourth downfall of a person. So then the Buddha says, Yo matarang pitarang wa chinnatang gata yuppanang pahu santo nabharati tang para bhavato mukhang Though well off, one who does not support his aged mother and father, who have passed their youth. This is the cause of one's downfall. So, yo matarang pitarang wa, jinnakang gata yugpanam. Those person who are well off, means who are quite in position, they have job, they have good house, job, and everything. They can see and look after their parents, but they don't take care of their mother and father. They don't take care of their aged parents. Okay, so they neglect their duties. Now their parents have become old. Their parents have done so much. They have given their whole life for their spouse, for their children. But those children now, that person, it becomes his parents becomes a kind of burden for him, thinking his parents as a burden. So he does not take care of his mother and father, though he has house, he has money, he has time that he could give to his parents, but he doesn't look after his parents. Okay? So like that person, he himself, after growing old, he doesn't get proper support from when he is in the same situation. And also it makes the downfall of his life. In many ways, our parents, our mother and father are a very good guide of our life. When we are close to them, they are a very good guide to our life. And also serving, seeing to mother and father, serving them is a great punya, it's a great social responsibility, because one day we ourselves are getting in that situation. So those persons who are not looking after their parents, that becomes the cause of their downfall. Then the next Devata asks, okay, Lord, what is the fifth cause of the downfall? Here the Buddha says, Yo brahmanang samanang wa anyang wa pi vanipakang musawa de navancheti tang para bhavato mukhang. One who deceives by lying a holy man, a monk, or any wayfarer, this is the cause of one's downfall. So in this fifth one, the Buddha says that he deceives the good person, the monk, okay, the monks, the holy man, the wayfarer, and like that. He deceives them, doesn't take care of them, and doesn't like them, no, because the holy person, for any religion, there are holy person, there are monks, there are holy person, there are gurus, there are good teachers in our life. So he hates those noble person, holy person, teachers, and like that. So by hating them, by staying away from them, by not listening to them, but not going by not going to them, they forget the right way of living. No, because if you are not listening to anybody, if he is not listening to anybody, so slowly you tend to go in a wrong way. No, you tend to go in a wrong way. So nobody to guide him. So that makes the person's downfall. And then Devata asks that, okay, Lord, this is the fifth one. What is the sixth downfall of a person? Then the Buddha says, Pahuta vitto puriso sahiranyo sabhojano eko bunjati saduni tang para bhavato mukhang. The man with vast properties, much wealth, and food grains enjoys them alone without ever sharing. This is the cause of the downfall. So here it says, a man, he has good property, much wealth and food grains. He has food, he has property, he has many things. He has everything in his life. Maybe he inherited from his parent, he earned himself. Maybe he only earned, but he doesn't share with anybody. He doesn't share with his relatives. He doesn't share with his friends. He doesn't share with the needy people. He only earned for himself out of greediness. That makes a person's downfall. Okay, so he only likes to earn. He doesn't want his wealth to go. He is very narrow-minded. So that person, that greedy person, or that narrow-minded person, makes the downfall in his life. Because when he is narrow-minded, when he is very greedy, nobody likes him. Nobody likes to stay, make friend with him, because if you stay with good friends, if you associate with good people in a good society, with a good surrounding, surrounded by good people, you also have responsibility. If somebody is in need, you share some of your wealth, some of your health, some of your time, some of your service. No, so like that, sharing is it can make the person more and more successful. Other people, so if you are helping other people in need, other people also may help you when you are in need. But if you neglect this thing whole life, not sharing anything to anybody, then this could cause a person, this causes a person's downfall. So this is the sixth one, the Buddha said. Then the next, the Buddha asks that Sattamam Bhagava Bruhi Kim Para Bhavato Mukha. Oh Lord, what is the seventh cause of the person downfall? Here, the Buddha said, Jati Thaddo, Dhanat Thaddo, Gota Thaddo, Chayo Naro, Sanyating Atimanyeti Tang Para Bhavato Mukhang. Here the Buddha says, being proud of his caste, wealth, or clan, a man who despises his own poor relatives is the cause of one's downfall. So here says, being proud of his caste, he's very, very proud of his caste. So he will keep on repeating, saying that I am born in this and this family, this in this country. This and this clan. So I am higher than that. I am higher than him. I should get that. I should means totally boosting, proud, very much conceited, arrogant of his caste and this thing. So that person, he lives mostly his whole life with those arrogance and conceit and proud of his caste. So that makes a person's downfall. So it is like when he's very proud and conceited of his caste, he discriminates other people. No? Sometimes he doesn't see his own poor relatives. No? He will discriminate them. Oh, he or she is married to that person, to that caste, to that clan. I am from this caste. I am pure, or I am high, or like that. He is engaged and too much conceited in that thing only. So that could make a person's downfall. Dehetang Vijanama Sattamoso Parabhava, that is the seven. Now Attamang Bhagava Bruhi. What is the eighth cause of the downfall? The Buddha says, Itti Tuddo Sura Dutto, Itti Dutto Sura Dutto, Akka Dutto Chayonaro, Laddhang Laddhang Vinasi, Titang Parabhavato Mukha. A man who is a womanizer, a drunkard, and a gambler, and who squanders whatever he possesses, this is the cause of one's downfall. So, itti dutto sura dutto, a man who is a womanizer, who likes that way of living, and who likes to drinking, a drunkard, a gambler, so a squander. So whatever he possessed, he lost all his money, property, time, name, and fame. You can see there were many kings, many rich people, or many person. It could be any person who likes to engage in this thing, being a womanizer. So he loses all money, property, time, name, and fame. Those who are womanizer, people will blame him, look down on him. So like that, that makes his life, that causes his life a downfall. So a drunkard, also a drunkard, a gambler. So nowadays, many different kinds of gambling has appeared in the world. So people do many types of gamblings, many kinds of drinkings and this thing. So it wastes a person's property. It drains away. It completely drains away a person's property. So that causes a person's downfall. Okay. Then this is the eighth one. So what is the ninth cause of the downfall that the devata asked? And the Buddha says, Sehi darehi asantuto vesya su padussati dussati paradaresu tang parabhavato mukha. Now here says, a person not contented with one's own wife, he frequents prostitutes and misbehaves with other wives. This is the cause of his downfall. So here in this gatha mostly telling about the raga charita, no? Raga charita. So he who is fond of engaging in sexual activities, especially for long relationship, and he doesn't have a live a sincere and loyal relation in family and society. So like that person. So a person I'm telling about a person means it could be a man also, it could be woman also. So not contented with one's wife or with one husband, and he's engaged with other person, some relation with other person, or go to prostitutes. We doesn't often speak about it much in the public, but it is very much prevalent in the society. That almost in every country, every city, you can see people are not maintaining their relation and going to prostitute or having a wrong relation, unethical relation, you can say, and some type of relation like live-in relationship, like these things are going. So slowly, when these things are more prevalent to the society, it becomes normal. And when it becomes normal to the people, that this thing is nowadays, this thing is normal. Okay, this thing is normal. It is okay to do in this modern time. So when people think that it is normal, so that is a very dangerous time that we know that such and such days have come. So that makes a person's downfall, not a person, not a man or woman's downfall, but also the downfall of the society. Okay, the downfall of the relation. Everything becomes mess up in the society, in the country, or in wherever place these things goes on. So that is the cause of the downfall of the says. So iti hetang vijanama navamo. So this is the ninthfold. So what is the 10th cause of the downfall? The Devata asks, King Parabhavato Mukham. Then the Buddha says, Atita yubbanu poso aneti timbaruttani tassa issa nasupati tang parabhavato mukham. Here the Buddha says, the man who passed his youth brings a young full-step girl or wife, and through jealousy of her does not sleep. This is the cause of the downfall. So here is telling about a young youth, a young person, who brings a wife in his life, and out of jealousy of her, means now maybe for example with a wife or with a girlfriend or with a wife or with a couple, so they are totally influence of each other. So having influence of each other, they does not listen to their parents, does not do their responsibility, sometimes do wrong things, so sometimes do wrong things and in each other influence, sometimes they leave their parents or they give up, for example, it can happen that for example a young teenager or a young boy who is studying, who is studying in college or university or like that, and he becomes influenced or maybe in love or in influence with a girl, and he doesn't pay attention to his study or to his work, so like that he has a partner or he has a wife, and in influence of that thing, giving only importance in that thing, he neglect all other things. So that could cause a downfall in his life. Okay. So here you see, everything has to be balanced in life. Okay. Okay. There is need of a good partner. No? There is need of a partner, having a good partner to maintain the family, and also to have a good partner. But with that other thing also, because being a partner, they will have kids or they have a family, they have parents. So everything has to be taken care. So not neglecting anything, and with wisely, with more maturity, with more understanding. So a person must do in his life whatever he do regarding his relationship and these things. So if not, if he acts immaturely, immaturely, just out of distraction, these things, so it could cause a downfall in his life. If he is distracted only to this thing, it could cause downfall in his life. So that is the cause, the Buddha said. So this is the 10 cause. Then the Devata asked, what is the 11th cause? That is the downfall of a person. Then the Buddha said, Iting sonding vikiraning purisang wa pita disang isariyasming tapiti tang para bhavato mukang. One who places an alcoholic or spindrift man or woman in a position of authority, this is the cause of downfall. This is that when one places in authority and in charge and authority, or a chief of anywhere, for example, in the family, chief of the family, chief of the organization, chief of the company, no. So authority of any place. So when he gives authority to a alcoholic man or woman, not alcoholic, maybe some wrong habit and like that. So what he will do? If he give authority to that such kind of person, he will be giving time and giving his money, time, and everything, his thoughts and his thinking, and whatever he does, it will be around those alcoholic habits and these things only. So that causes a person's downfall. Okay. So if you give authority, if for example, if a family is headed by such a person, for example, a father who is alcoholic, no, if you give total authority in the family, that drunkard father, that alcoholic father, if he takes decision in his family, then mostly the decision are not beneficial for the family, or like that in other organization or anywhere. So that causes a person's downfall, one's downfall. Okay? So giving authority to the wrong person, giving in charge, giving authority to the wrong person, that causes one's downfall. Then the Devata asks, okay, the 12th is there. So the 11th downfall, and this is the 11th downfall that the Buddha explained. So what is the 12th downfall? 12th one that causes a one's downfall. Then the Buddha says, Appa bhogo mahatanho khattiye jayate kule socharajjang patthayati tang para bhavato mukha. A humble man of immense ambition, born in a warrior caste, aspiring for the unattainable kingship. This is the cause of one's downfall. So here it is says that a person born in warrior caste, okay, for example, warrior caste, like maybe a prince, a general, or anybody and influential people who is very ambitious. Okay, an ambitious person, he could cause one's downfall. Always should be stay away from ambitious people, you know, whose intentions are not right. Okay, a person who is ambitious, so he can bring suffering for his own ambition, for his own ambition. For example, a person who want to get a better position in the politics. For example, a person want to become a minister, a PM, a president, or some higher post. He is very ambitious, not because he wants to serve to other people, but because he want that position, he want that power. So to get in that power, he can make other people fight. Uh, uh, he can harm somebody. He can ruin somebody's family, somebody's life. No, he can bring fight among the people. No, some classes among the people. You may know, you may have read in the history that in the history you see the kings who wanted to rule some country, they usually bring religious riot or religious fight among the people, like Hindu, Muslim, or Hindu, Muslim, Christian, is fighting and like that for his own ambitious purpose. So such kind of ambitious person would brings one's downfall, not only one person or one family. It could bring the downfall of the whole country. No, it could ruin the whole country for his own ambition. No? For, for example, uh, a army chief, he's very ambitious that he want to get that position, or he wanted to control authority to the whole nation. With this ambition, he could even bring a ruin, a destruction in country's economy. No? So like that, he could destroy democracy, and he could destroy the people right and this. So like that, an ambitious person, an ambitious political person, or any person who want to get the authority, who want to get the power, and like that ambitiously. So that person, that kind of person, brings down for one life. So this is the 12th downfall that the Buddha explained. And then at the end, after that, the Buddha himself said that at the end, the last gatha, the last was Buddha says, Ete para bhave loke pandito samavekhiya aryo dasana sampanno sa lokang bhajate sivanti. Wisely knowing these causes of downfall in the world, the noble one with insightful wisdom keeps to the spiritually secure realm. So having known this downfall, these causes of the downfall, a wise person, he stay away from these causes, from these things. He stay away. He doesn't want to involve in bad things, bad people, in politics and this thing. He live his own life carefully, wisely, according to the moral precept. Okay, in a right way, in a according to the Dhamma, he lead his life, and he do his responsibility properly. So that kind of wise person, he is safe from the downfall, and he grows in his life. Okay, so with this I also conclude here. I wish that celebrating this Buddha Jayanti, Vesak Day, and Bodhi Saptaha, you may have heard many Dhamma. So keeping this Dhamma in mind, may you all grow yourself on the path of Sila, Samadhi, and Panya. Live with truthfulness, harmoniously, grow your wisdom more and more, and may you all be happy, safe, and keep on progressing on the path of Dhamma. May all of you and all your family members be happy, be well. May you all practice dana, sharing and caring to other people with the hearts filled with love and compassion, metta, karuna, mudita, and upekha. And also may you practice bhavana, meditation, and develop your mind, and also develop panya, wisdom in your life, and ultimately attain the supreme bliss of nibbana. Sadhu, sadhu. Namo Buddhaya, and at the end, once again, happy Vesak Day to all of you.